97.9 The Box is the Madd Hatta Morning Show in the studio with the surreal one. She's surreal. So surreal. So surreal. Surreal. Now, look, we've been having our Woman Crush Wednesdays, so you part of this Woman Crush, so we can crush on you. And it's because...
figure out what was going on.
No, because all these women in H-Town, they crushing it right now, and I'm just feeling this new wave. And I feel like you were part before. You, like, the beginning, you were one of the creators of the wave, so it only makes sense to have one of the creators of the wave, and we're gonna start getting those on as well, all these ladies on as well. But just it's usually hard for the ladies, but it seems like as of late, and especially in Houston, the doors have opened up miraculously for some odd reason. All the ladies have skills, very skillful. Everybody's writing their own stuff. Everybody's very strong, and I'm just curious. From your perspective, because you had a chance, you kind of like got to get a chance to sit back and see some of the new females coming up and the whole nine. I'm just curious as your perspective, and then how does Surreal fit in to what's happening right now as well? Yeah. I know there's a whole lot, but
yeah, no, I get what you're saying though. Well, I started off with SwishaHouse,
right,
and so I was signed to them from like 2008 to 2010. I was the only female with all males.
Yeah, the first.
Yeah, so the thing with that is like, thank you. The thing with that is I was like always going up against male rappers, like trying to claim my crown,
right.
Like, so it's like now with it being so many females, it's totally different for me. Because when I was coming up, you can count the females on one hand. Now,
it was about three.
Yeah, now it's like a slew of them, you know? And I love it, actually. I think it's really dope. I always like kind of envisioned this. I felt like it was coming. I just didn't know when. And
so I ain't gonna lie, I never saw it coming.
I did.
I didn't think it was gonna. I didn't, for real. I didn't think. I thought we always had very skillful female MCs. I didn't know if they would get a break because the male figures in our city are so strong.
Yeah.
I didn't see how a woman could really break through.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really talking about with the city. I'm just kind of talking about in general.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Like when Nicki came through and then, she had her wave and she still got her wave. And then Cardi B came through and she got her wave. And I just felt like, okay, like it's kind of opening up a little bit.
What do you think it is that caused that open? Because even with that, I didn't see it. It seemed like there was only space for one at a time. Like, Nicki
it was
is the
at
one.
one point. Yeah.
Or if it's a group of girls, they can have their time. But never like this.
Yeah. I think it's because the internet, the internet is really powerful right now. And I mean, I had internet too when I was coming up, but not like this.
You don't think you think it's that different?
This is like powerful because you can wake up out of your sleep and say, I'm gonna be famous tomorrow and do some crazy stuff and be famous. Or you could like just say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna put all my my scariness or whatever to the side, and I'm just gonna get on there. I'm freestyle. I'm a rap. And if you say something catchy or if people think you dope and everybody starts sharing your videos, you famous.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Internet is powerful.
Yeah, it is. So now, how do you play in this new hot thing that's happening right now?
Well, it's like with me, I came up. I got signed young. I started rapping young. Right. So it's like I'm not that much older than the ones that's doing their thing now. But my whole thing is I still want to keep my old sound that I had from like when I was with SwishaHouse. Like I used to call myself Gutter Surreal because the way these chicks are rapping now, I used to rap just like that. But I also have grown a lot too. Like over the years being in the business and seeing different things and experiencing different things, I've grown tremendously. So it's like now I'm mixing a little bit of my old style with the new me.
Not even you, I wouldn't say. Just you growing up, you being older,
I'm grown.
more a more mature
I
artist.
done experienced a lot in the game. So it's like now I just have like so much that I can talk about in my music. I can, everything ain't about popping.
I feel you.
Now I have a lot of substance too that I can rap about.
Seem like they have a lot of freedom now. I think a lot of them they talk about that kind of stuff now because they feel free to talk about it, and they're okay with their sexuality. I mean, they're really
and
okay with their
sexuality. And you need to be okay with it because, you know, even my old music, like, I was rapping like that too. And even some of my new music on my new album that's dropping this summer, I'm rapping. I got some songs like that too. So I'm not saying like I just completely, because I'm well in tune with who I am as a woman. And also as far as what I like sexually. So I'm well in tune. So,
don't get no ideas, Jazz.
I usually save it for the end of the interview.
Yeah, you know.
Go ahead, Jazz.
Jazz, she walked you right into your show.
This is your portion.
We've been asked, do you have any wild fetishes? Because I'm just going to let you say what you know.
Have you saw these interviews that Jazz been doing?
I don't think I have any wild fetishes or anything like that, but I like to get face a lot, but that's...
Every girl.
Yeah.
You right, girl.
So.
Preach.
Like, if a dude don't do that, then it's like...
It's a deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker. Like, I'm like, man, he cool, but I don't know.
How could he be married and not be... I don't understand.
Like, we can go out to eat or whatever, but we ain't gonna be chilling like that.
Foodie call.
Yeah.
So you do those? You go on foodie calls?
Yeah.
Like, you know you don't really like this dude, but you gon'...
Sometimes I do it. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
But I don't do it because
I didn't see you as that.
I don't do it because. But I don't do it.
I do see as that kind of person. We know you though.
I don't do it because I want the dude to spend his money because I got my own money. I just do it like if I'm just like chilling and I'm not really doing nothing. Like I go eat with you.
He's begging you to go out all the time. Like, let me go eat this food and talk to this food.
I'm real hungry.
Yeah, Cooper.
Don't give them no pass, Cooper. Be quiet. She can talk.
There you go, Cooper. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Have you ever done anything wild like stranger danger?
What you mean, stranger danger?
What you into, Jazz?
Jazz is a freak, bro.
No, listen. I'll just
Explain it, yeah.
Like if you're dating a guy, but y'all have been dating for a long time or whatever, or maybe a married couple, and then y'all decide to go out and act like y'all don't know each other. So then he got to re-pull you at the club.
You know what? I have done something kind of like that, but not technically. So
Tell us.
I explain. Okay. Like, it's this one person that I'll be dealing with or whatever. He's really spontaneous. So it's like, we'll be in the same spot and like, he'll be like, you go in first and then you get a drink or whatever and then I'm gonna do this. Like, we just be like making up role plays and stuff. Like, it's really fun though.
It sounds fun.
It's really interesting and exciting. And then we just kind of meet up and then we end up where we be or whatever.
Of course.
You know, like
Of course.
that, yeah. Okay.
I like that. I like that.
Okay, your portion of the interview is over.
Had to get that out. And we continue.
Yeah.
Jazz is like...
We continue.
Yeah.
But I get what she's saying.
All right.
Hop out from
Sounds
position.
fun.
You didn't ask your famous question though.
We're
The
over
one
that.
Oh no, we're not doing
We're done
that.
with that.
Okay.
We're
She
not
did
doing
that
that anymore.
This is not going to be.
Nope.
This is not going to be the continuous.
The ass-eating Madd Hatta Morning Show. It's not happening anymore.
Oh,
We're done.
wow.
We're
Who
done.
raised that? Who started
The
that?
question she would ask is, do you eat booty? But that's but we're not answering that question anymore. That's the question.
Jimbo,
we're
you
not
ain't
answering
been in
anymore.
any interview
I
since
have
we
never
started.
did that, but yeah, I never did. I'd have had it happen to me,
We're
but I
acceptors of it. Exactly.
I accept.
Right.
But that's it.
Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep, Jim.
It's lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Grocery provider, not deliverer. Okay.
It's lit.
Jimbo, have you ever eaten your wife's booty, Jim?
This is about
You're married.
We're in an interview here, professional interview for radio. What are you talking about? Why are you
That's the face of guilt right there.
Yeah, he got so red. He was like,
Insert poop emoji.
We have a nice young lady in the studio right now. Please, this is not about me.
it's okay, Jimbo.
Where are these interviews going?
Back to
Somebody got to do it, Jim. Might as well be you.
It's okay,
Oh
Jimbo.
God, surreal. So the music.
about your music.
You know what? What made you sign to SwishaHouse?
Because like I'm not gonna even lie, like I always wanted to like sign to SwishaHouse. It was just like, oh my God, I gotta sign to them. First of all, I'm from the north side.
Right.
And
Okay.
so that's like you from the north side, back in those days, SwishaHouse, that's like the label, you know what I mean?
Right.
Surreal, I'm glad you
Yeah.
mentioned that. And I'm sorry, because I got to let you finish why you signed with the SwishaHouse.
Yeah.
But for those that don't know, you're from the north side, but you're from the north side where are you? Acres Home, what part of it?
Oh, Fofo.
Fofo. You went
Yeah.
to school out there too?
I went to Eisenhower.
Okay, Big
Yeah.
Ike. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Swoop.
All right, all right. So you were excited about signing,
Yeah.
and then what? Because I think you're doing your own thing now.
Yes, I am. I
So
completely
what-
made a whole transition.
And why is that?
Because, okay, so I was signed to SwishaHouse maybe like 2008 to 2010.
Okay.
And then it just kind of became like SwishaHouse wasn't really a label, like a record label with artists anymore.
Right, I got you.
Yeah, so it's like everybody kind of started branching off, doing their own thing. Yeah, so I waited for a little bit. Like, I was still like grinding, putting out music, but I was stamping SwishaHouse name on my projects, although they wasn't, doing nothing.
Right,
but,
right.
it is what it is. The name looked good. I was just cool, stamp it. And then I got to a point, like, and shout out to Killer Calion, because I got to a point where Kyle was like, Surreal, like, you doing your own movement. Like, you doing all this on your own. Won't you just get your own record label and, like, sign yourself and stamp your own, projects and stuff. So I listened to him, and, like, probably about 2 years later, I got my own label.
So how's that been, that transition to being, now you the boss?
It is so hard.
See, I'm glad she
Now we got
admitted.
some
See,
honesty.
I love being, yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's hard.
What's the hard part?
Cause I do everything, like everything. I'm like a one-woman army, like
Right.
from social media, everything you see on social media to everything you see me put out as far as promo. I'm picking like what photos I need to put out. I'm picking what track listing, how the track listing should go on my project. I directed my whole video, like, shout out to Zero. Me and Zero got a video coming soon, y'all.
Gotta get that out there.
Yeah, gotta get that out there. And so it should be dropping this Friday or sometime this week, but DJ Young Sam, he directed it and everything, but I wrote the whole video treatment out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and Sam came to me. I don't know if you know DJ Young Sam, but
Yeah, I do.
you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So he works with Slim Thug a lot, but he came to me, he said, Surreal, you probably the first artist I've ever worked with that had a full video treatment. That was my first time writing a video
You
treatment.
knew exactly what
I
you
knew
wanted to do.
exactly what I wanted to do. I would listen to my song, and the song that we did the video to, I would listen to it in my headphones, and I would just zone out, and I'll just let my pen flow. Like, right here, this is what we need to be doing. Right here, this, and then we need to switch to this scene, and then
And
I'm gonna have to show you the video.
You never had any formal writing scripts or anything like that?
no, that was my first time.
You just knew what you wanted.
I just knew what I wanted, and I'm that type of person. I always go with my gut feeling because my gut feeling always leads me in the right direction.
You know, as being a woman, doing what you're doing, and being the boss, is there any time where there's a fear? You know, because you're dealing with it's still a male-dominated industry.
Yes,
so
it
you're dealing
is.
with a lot of male ego and bravado. Has that been hard for you?
Not necessarily now. But in the past it was. And I think
Was it because you were younger?
I think it was because I was younger, kind of newer in the game, and I done built up a lot of respect over the years. So a lot of males actually respect me.
Right.
Yeah, they come to me and it's not like, yeah, they may like me and they may try to holler later, but but
The game is still the same.
yeah, it's still the same, but they respect me first.
Right.
You know, I get that from them. And they always telling me, and I have more males, actually, I mean, women encourage me too, but I have more males that really be motivating me. Like, man, Surreal, you on their neck. Like, keep mashing. Like, because they see what I'm doing. They see the foundation that I'm laying down for my label to eventually be able to help other artists that's coming up in the game.
Are you ever intimidated?
No.
No, not at all.
No. I mean, I wouldn't say. I look at other artists and I'll be like, okay, it's not really intimidation. It's like I need to step my shit up or step my game up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more so like that. But I'm happy for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't detect any haters.
Yeah. I be happy for everybody. I just be like, man, I need to get on my visuals. I need to do this. I need to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I be. Like, it don't be no hate. It don't be like, man, she doing more than me or he doing more than me. I be happy for everybody. I just be like worried about Surreal. I'm focused on Surreal right now.
Right. I will
Yeah.
say this too. It seems like, and, you know, I had a chance to be here for a long time.
Yeah.
It seemed like the females are more fans and cheer along the other females, particularly in this city, than
Yeah.
I've ever seen with the males.
I agree.
Like, a lot of times they're dealing with each other, but they deal with each other
Yeah.
as a necessary. It's necessary for them to deal with each other, but they probably rather not.
They deal with each other to a certain extent.
Right. But the women seem to really be true fans
Yeah.
of each other.
Yeah.
Is it because women just different from men? Is it just it's a different time? I just don't see no no drama like F Surreal. You know, I don't see that like it's everybody like, oh man, I hope she make it. Oh, I got her. I got all her stuff. They just really supporting each other.
That's how it should be.
Well, it should be.
It should be like that.
It
but
seems
I think,
different to me though. I'm just being honest.
I mean, you don't be seeing us under each other pictures like, oh, go off, sis. Go, you know what I'm saying? Like do your thing or whatever. Like, like I was following Young Jazz before she probably even knew me.
I follow you too.
I know you follow me, but I'm just saying, like, I leave comments on her stuff, and we didn't know each other like that.
I don't follow
It's
you.
love.
I just started following you.
I just started following you.
It's just like the
Jazz, you knew her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was already
this
following
morning.
each other.
There you go.
Oh, did you?
We peeped the situation too, J Mac.
Oh, more than one people in the
Come on,
situation
Mac.
person here. So now that you got, right now you're just working on you, but you got your label, and eventually you want to put other people out.
Yes, I do.
But here's the big question.
Yeah.
Because every time somebody comes here, especially right now and with the ladies, I know people throw deals your way all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Would you, and what would it take for Surreal to do a deal with somebody? Or that's just totally not your interest?
No, I wouldn't say it's totally not my interest. I'm not gonna say that, because if the paperwork look good and I get some M's thrown at me and I can bring loud bass entertainment along with me, I'm cool. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But the whole thing is I want to bring my label with wherever I go. Say if a major come and get me and they want to sign me, I'm gonna be like, okay, in order for me to sign, I got to bring loud bass entertainment. Like, I got to, because I want to be able to I want that to be like an umbrella under the bigger, so I can do my own thing. Because I really like this independent game. Like, I really do. Since I'm like independent, I've been sending a lot of my money. And I've been sending a lot of my money, and like, I'm really like tapping into a lot of things that I really didn't know about. And I'm just like being the CEO part of it. And I'm like,
still learning stuff
I'm still learning. Every day I'm learning something. I'm just like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. Let me go check that out. Like, I'm steady reading. I'm steady listening to people that's already been in the game, even listening to people that's new in the game, because sometimes these new artists be knowing stuff too. And I'll be like, okay, I'm going to check that out.
For example, anybody in particular?
Well, I know for sure. He is an artist. DJ Young Sam again.
Oh yeah.
Like me and him have a really good relationship. And so he's always like put me up on like, what's the real, you could do this, and check into your publishing and this and that. Like, he always like yesterday we stayed on the phone for like a whole hour, and he was just putting me up on game. Yeah. Like how I can like go back and like try to see where some of my royalties are and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
It's sitting out there.
It's sitting there.
For real, the money just sitting
there.
And somebody else getting some interest on your money.
Exactly. And I was on a lot of SwishaHouse mixtapes. I was on a lot of stuff. Not even just SwishaHouse, just a lot of stuff even before them and after them. Yeah. So I just want to know, if it's some money out there with my name on it, they're going to have to let the bag talk. Because I want that check.
I'm not mad about that.
Yeah.
What was the first freestyle that just went viral that you did that you knew that you were hot, or the people said, she's hot, she's the one? Do you remember it?
Ooh, Jesus, that probably was years ago.
Yeah, so you don't remember?
Or
I
more
don't
recent
remember.
One. More recent one if you want.
What you call viral? Like, how many views? Because I had like thousands, but I don't
thousands
know.
Of views.
One of the ZZ challenge freestyle that I had did, that got like close to like 4,000 views.
Okay.
But it was recent. But like my older stuff, I remember I dropped a video on YouTube and it got like 32,000 views.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Who have any other younger female MCs? I'm just curious. Come to you trying to get some advice from you.
I always find myself when I'm with them, we always talking, and it seems like if I say something, they be like, oh, for real? Oh, snap. So I figured like, okay, they didn't know.
Right. Yeah. So they're not coming to you just actively like, they just going to wait and like, maybe she'll spill some game and I'll just pick up on the spill.
And then they be like, oh, snap, I ain't even know. Okay, that's what's up. And I'll be like, okay, well, I guess I done gave out some knowledge.
So I know you got the song with Zero.
Yeah.
I was just with Zero. He was talking highly of you. He's obviously a fan, and he loves everything that you do.
Oh,
thanks,
Joseph.
She just put the government out there. But when is the actual project coming out? When will we see it? And I guess the single with Zero will be the first single.
Yes, you are totally correct. But yeah, Bag Talk. See, the thing about Bag Talk is I actually dropped the original version last summer. And I just pushed it. I just pushed it where everybody just bag talk Surreal. So they can, it's like I was trying to bring my buzz back and also brand myself again. So I was like, I'm not going to just keep jumping from record to record. Like, I'm going to work a record, you know? So I worked the original version.
Did you take a pause or something? Like, did you take a couple of steps back from the industry for a minute?
I did.
Why was that?
My mom passed in 2016.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I just took a break because I couldn't think of anything. Like, my mind wasn't even on music no more for like 2 whole years. Wow. Like, yeah. Again, sorry about your mom. What motivated you to start again? Because, I mean, obviously this was something, you know, mother, and it just took the love of music out of you? Yeah, like I just didn't have the passion. Like I would sit there and I'll try to write. I'll try to think of, try to write to a beat, write to tracks. I couldn't think of nothing. Like I literally had writer's block for 2 years.
And what happened?
What happened was I overcame that. Now my album dropping this summer called Writer's Block.
I just overcame that.
Yeah, no, I just overcame it, and like I mean, of course, like losing a parent, you never get over that. So I'm not over it. Right. But I just, you know, I feel like my mom wanted to see me shine. She wanted to see me doing good and doing something that I love, and she know that I love music. She supported me throughout my entire career, and like she would always be like I would curse in songs, and she'd be like, I understand you cursing a little bit too much, but I get it. It's entertainment. So she was real supportive. She was one of those mothers. Like she was the mother that'd get on the phone, call your auntie and be like, girl, turn it on channel. My baby on TV. She was that kind of mama. Right. So it's like I just felt like, man, I gotta do it for her. Like I gotta do it for me. I gotta do it for my label. Once I went and like got all my paperwork solidified and everything was 100 with Loud Bass Entertainment, I was like, I'm a CEO now. I got to step up to the plate. That's right. So here I go.
Right. Have you ever written or thought about writing a song like, you know, about the pain you went through about losing your mom?
Yeah, check out my album dropping this summer. Okay. Writer's Block.
I got the whole story on there, young fella. Yeah. Now, what's the name of the album?
It's called Writer's Block.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I miss that?
You got block.
Did I miss that? I missed that.
Because you keep saying it.
It's called Writer's Block.
I'm thinking it's part of the conversation.
Block.
I know somewhere. I know, Jay.
It's okay. It's early. It's early, y'all. It's early.
I have another question.
Oh, Lordy.
No,
is this another sex question?
No. What's one thing about you that people would not like expect or know about you?
Probably. Man, I really don't tell nobody this, but I'll say it. I am type 1 diabetic. Yeah, and I've been a diabetic since I was 15 years old. Wow. I caught juvenile diabetes. I was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes at 15.
So what is the difference between type 1 and type 2?
I think it's mainly like weight, and like with type 2 normally it's because they need to lose a few pounds and stuff like that. And with type 1, our pancreas does not produce any insulin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
this is pretty serious.
So how do you deal with this every day? Like, what do you do?
Take shots?
I take shots every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many?
It just depends on what I'm eating, and normally it's like probably 2 times out the day.
So do you always manage it? Or do you always...
Sometimes it's a struggle, but what I do is I make sure that I go to the doctor every 3 to 4 months, because that's when I'm supposed to go. And lately my numbers been decent, but they could be better. Yeah.
So do you have to eat a certain way, work out?
I work out sometimes. and I stopped eating meat about 5 months ago.
Oh, wow.
And
has that helped?
Yeah, it helps. It helped me a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, take care of yourself.
Oh, I'm good. Like, I'm straight. Like, I'm good.
Sound like you kind of like some days you on, some days you off. Do we need to call you to make sure
No, I'm good. I'm good.
We can call you.
Because I will call you.
You gonna hit me up?
Yeah.
Like, Surreal, what you doing? What's your blood sugar?
Yeah, I will. I really will.
How does the type 1 affect you, like on a show day where, you know, you got a big show to do?
Yeah, your energy level.
Your energy, right.
To be honest with y'all, I really don't. It doesn't affect me at all. I
no
never
mood
have
swings or nothing like that.
I don't never
up,
have no
downs?
problems. Nope.
Okay.
When I first became a diabetic, I had a really hard time because I was 15. Right. So it's like, if I see my friends eating chips and drinking sodas, then I want to eat chips and drink sodas too, you know? But as I gotten older, it doesn't bother me as much because I really stay on top of my game. Yeah, I really be on top of it. Like, nothing matters to me but my health. Like, that comes first with me. So everything else is on the backbone.
Got me concerned.
I'm good.
Good.
Changing the whole feel of this
I'm
interview.
good. I'm good. And I never tell anybody that, but y'all the first to actually know that. Nobody knows that in the industry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now everybody gonna be concerned about
Yeah.
you all right, Surreal? Everybody gonna be treating you like a baby. That's okay.
No, I'm good.
Well, y'all go make sure y'all get my baby stuff.
Baby stuff.
She got stuff all over YouTube. You can follow her on. You can follow her.
Yes. I'm everywhere. I'm all over social media. It's at Surreal Online, and that's SURREALL online. And that's Twitter, Instagram, everything. Also, the video with me and Zero is gonna be dropping real soon. I'm thinking about dropping it this week. And that's gonna be on YouTube, youtube.com/surrealmusic.
And will they be immediately able to get the single online?
Oh, the single is there. It's ready. They can go get it now.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
it's
Zero
on all
and
platforms.
The original and
the original and the remix.
okay.
And Hatta, the upcoming album is called. Oh my God, he forgot again. You forgot again?
What is it?
Writer's Block.
You
I had writer's block.
got him.
That's how you do it, player.
Oh, Jesus
It's called being a
Christ.
professional. Nah, Surreal, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We appreciate it.
It's been a
It's been a
pleasure.
long time coming for real.
Yes, it's
long
been a
time.
pleasure.
But thank you. And then we have to have you come back when it's
Yes.
when you blowing up, getting real, because you kind of the shit in H-Town for sure. But
Hey, now,
as you get
tell me
out,
something.
as you
Yes,
get out
you
there,
must. Catch 'em
no, but as you out there, don't forget us. So it'll be like, because J Mac gonna be lying saying it's because of him why you everything that you are.
Well, he did reach out to me
There
for the
you go,
little
then.
interview
No,
and
no.
whatnot.
I see you all the
Thank you.
time though, but I see you out
Zero
the
speaks
street.
highly of you too.
Yeah,
He's
Zero
really
my
speak-
dude, man.
he speaks
Zero's so
That's
cool.
real.
Are you dating?
That's real.
Huh? Yeah, what?
In the
Booty
interview.
calls only.
Surreal.
He caught me. I wasn't expecting that, but it came real quick. I be doing a little something. I be talking
None of your
to
business,
you
J
people.
Mac.
She got a rotation.
Are you dating? Are you dating J Mac?
You didn't hear?
Are you dating?
Put the script on him, please.
What you
Yeah,
say?
are
She,
you-
no. What
are
did
you-
you say she had?
Answer the question, J Mac. That
What-
was in the past.
No, I'm not dating. But what
He
did
not
you
gonna
say?
answer. He Aquarius. We private.
You Aquarius too? Oh God, both of y'all crazy.
Everything private. We don't be saying nothing.
She got a rotation
I
too.
don't know.
Look at him. What's the special last thing y'all got going on
It's
here?
an Aquarius vibe. Be like, I don't know, man.
Strong rotation vibes over here, boy. Strong rotation vibe. Ooh, look at the giggle. Everybody just laughing and giggling. Giggle.
Come
Look at
on.
y'all. All right, let them both make it on this. Surreal, y'all follow. Get all the stuff.
Yes.